Here with Aikido Max, we're going to break down the wrist snap heard around the world. This is a move that's done in freestyle wrestling, all styles of wrestling, but we're going to show you a couple of variations so you can do it in Chinese wrestling. Okay, so you can do the wrist snap the same way, right? So with the wrist itself, right? What you really need to be doing though is making sure that they get their weight on their lead leg, right? So Ura was really not trying to fight that wrist grab by Aonishiki during the match, which I thought was kind of interesting, but that totally allowed Aonishiki to work this. So what happened was Aonishiki was blocking, and then Ura started coming forward, right? So as he brought that forward pressure, right, then all Aonishiki had to do was just turn the direction. So just do it like a nice swoop, right, to get the person over. So you totally find this in all kinds of wrestling styles. Even in freestyle, you'll see people doing it with two hands, one hand, totally fine, but you have to make sure that you get that foot coming forward so they get the weight on there, so that when you turn their direction, they are unable to correct themselves. So say like if I have the wrist, and then if Max has the lead foot back, you go ahead and switch your stance. So say if I want to do it, right, I'm gonna have to pull him, right? So he steps, and then I have to change the direction so he can't correct himself at this moment. So I'm gonna change the direction. Okay, that's how it works. You can totally do that in Chinese wrestling, right? Or another variation in Chinese wrestling would be, since we have the sleeves, you're gonna shoot in, grab as much cloth as possible. Same idea. This really makes the whole pull part even more easy. So it's like if he does change the stance, right? So if we're here, right, then you can pull, right, and then switch the direction. So it's not as like crazy. It doesn't require as much strength as it seems, but it's really all about the timing, right? Like how does it feel?
Yeah, it feels like it's all timing.
Yeah.
Once my weight's on that foot and you turn, it just falls out from under me.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you get that foot coming forward and the weight's on there, and then when you get pulled a certain direction, you just are unable to correct, right? So that's how it works. You can get the wrist, or if you wanted to show you in traditional Chinese wrestling, you can get the sleeve as well. Make sure you get a lot of that fabric in your hand, then you can totally pull them around. All right, so it would definitely be a timing thing. So as soon as you feel them step forward, change the direction. Okay, so actually maybe thinking about even in Sanda, since we don't have the ability to grab the wrists, actually go and come on this side here. I think we'll show it this way. So there's a similar move that we can do when we have the boxing gloves on. So if my partner throws the side thrust kick towards my belly, so if you catch it, or you're going to be pulling, right? You see how the pull makes them hop, and if you change the direction here, this is like that classic kind of golf swing takedown. You'll see it in wrestling as well, but it's used a lot in Sanda. So it's the same principle, where you get them going one way and they can't correct it, you change their direction. So we gave you like three versions of this, so hopefully you can use it no matter what you're doing, if you're doing Sanda, Shuai Jiao, or any other style. And then also check out Max's channel. It'll be linked below under the new collaborator section. So if you have any questions, let us know. We'll see you next time.